Well, I'm standing here at the 900 level of the Greenback mine, Josephine County, Oregon, where if historical records are correct, over $100 million worth of gold came out of this tunnel back at the turn of the century, and a great deal of people worked here. And this is timbered at it by a well-known mining engineer from Cave Junction. Put all these timbers in here to reopen the old workings. Notched them all nicely.
Oh yeah, so they're actually wedged instead of just nailed.
Yeah, see, it's all interlocking.
The puzzle pieces, huh?
Yeah, this is very, so you even had to put boards over here to hold them in, but now you don't need those anymore because all this fell down. Very nice. There's still probably lots more gold in the hills. A little company I worked with, Southern Oregon Gold, sampled around in the mountains, found a lot of gold and possibly some extensions to the vein. And we're trying to raise money to do further exploration, but the fact that it's in Oregon has made it very difficult because Oregon has a reputation for being very unfriendly towards mining. We had 10 people working on exploration here, and if it ever did go into production, there'd be quite a few more people working. The problems with dealing with the permit system is while they're doing studies to determine if you're going to affect anything, eventually you go broke waiting for the study to be complete. Quite often somebody will sue and say we need to do more studies, and eventually it just turns into a giant study and nothing is ever produced until the company that came in originally just walks off and does something else. They go to a place where people want to produce things instead of just do studies. We're looking at the Almeda mine. It's a massive sulfide deposit that has gold and zinc and silver in it. And the signs you see down there say acid mine water. The site is scheduled for a cleanup to try to stop the water from coming out of the bottom of that hill. However, the river has cut all the way through this deposit, and if we look on the other side of the road, you can see even more acid rock that has gold, silver, and zinc in it. But this isn't scheduled for cleanup because they didn't mine on this side of the river. However, the same acid water comes out of this place as it did across the river on the mine. The water that drains off this road cut goes through some pipes underneath the road and goes down into the Rogue River, and it's just as acid as the water draining from the other side of the river that they're doing a cleanup on. It would seem that if they're cleaning up the mine, they might as well go ahead and work their way on through the rest of the deposit. Here we are on Rocky Bar on the Rogue River. This is below a famous mining area in Galice and has some of the best recreational mining opportunities. Just about every pan you take has gold in it, but it's illegal to pan the gravel in this gravel bar with a gold pan, or use a shovel or move a rock. If you're not mining, then it's okay. You can move rocks to get your motorhome around or whatever. And every time there's a high water or flood water, all this gets washed over with, you can hear boulders rolling down across the top of this bar. But if a person was to go down there and tip a rock over and dig underneath it and put that sand in a gold pan and walk down to the river, that would be illegal, because this is in the scenic corridor and they don't allow people to pan for gold on the banks of the river. You can't use a shovel, but you can pan for gold in the river if you dig with your hands in the river. So this would typify Oregon's mining laws, saying we're not really stopping you from mining, we're just saying that you have to use your hands and not disturb the ground.